Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Knight Rider 006 here with another video. So we're playing some 2-minute bullet games. So for the aesthetics, why don't we change how our board looks? So where will we go for that? Would it be game? Regardless, doesn't matter. We are gonna play some 2-minute bullet matches. So I've gone a little bit losing lately, losing streak. So let's open up with some moves where we are gonna make sure that our horse is activated, right? Trying to see how people strategize when they play their games and see how we're gonna move, but also being aware of timing. So timing is important when you play your 2-minute matches because you might, eventually lose your focus because you're running out of time with these bullet matches here. So making sure that making some smart choices as best as you can, but being mentally active in how you are making your moves, right? So right here, he almost got me okay, well, I kind of forgot. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go right here and seeing how we're gonna move our pieces. So he wants to threaten my knight. So his pawns are trying to be sneaky here, trying to catch up. So far he has 3 points over me because he took the important pieces here. So let's see how we fare with trying to be subtle here in our movements, trying to make sure that we are maintaining the good position with our pieces. So right here, I'm gonna try to castle. I feel like he wants to do something with his queen here, trying to be sneaky about it. So let's move our rook. Okay, so we just kind of have to trade here at this point, to be honest. I'm going to put my pawn here at h6 so my bishop can protect it, all right? So trying to tempt the rook here, but I don't think he's going to go for it. Let's definitely trade the horses here. The queen is going to threaten my bishop. So let's put it up here. And if he decides to take that pawn, we get to trade trade queens. Interesting. Okay, so, I could take right here. He's in check. So let's go back here to protect our little pawn piece. Okay, so we're going to put the king here in check. Take his rook, which will be unprotected. And that's unfortunate for him. So we turn the tables. We have +2 points. He's trying to corner my king. So that kind of sucks. I hope he doesn't put me in checkmate. I have 47 seconds left on the clock. Well, he has just about 50 seconds left on the clock. So my 2 rooks here will protect my king as best as they can. But I'm not entirely sure how exactly we can turn the tables here. If I put him in check here, his rook will expose my queen, which we cannot capture the rook here. So the best I could aim for is taking his pawn. Oh, wow. I made that fatal mistake, which he didn't even realize. That is insane. So we traded queens here. That was a big mistake on my part. However, the bigger mistake was that he didn't even. Well, we traded queens regardless, but I thought he would take my free piece, that free queen. But like I was saying, when you have less time here, you get exposed in the sense that you can't make any more wiser decisions because you're low on time. So the best thing I could do here is just move my king around, see if I could get my pawn moving up. Trying to get that queen piece. So gotta protect that pawn since that's the last thing we have here. Try to corner him here. Okay. Gonna just move the king around. Oh, that sucks. It's a draw. That's it. Alright, well, next game. See how we are doing with the next game. He moves his pawn. So let's move the other knight over here. He will most likely move it down to e5. Threaten my knight. So let's block his path here. Protect the pawn with another pawn. At this point, we're going to take his knight that is being protected by the queen here. So he would block it with the bishop. Probably trade bishops. Not too shabby. Threaten the queen with my knight. He will probably move back his queen. Yes, just as we predicted. So why don't we put him in a check here? Basically, I'm going to try to put him in a fork, like you see here, where he's going to lose his rook or his queen because the knight here has two options to move. Right, so that's basically a fork. When the knight here is threatening two good pieces at the same exact time. So we take his rook right here. He tries to take that, so that puts me in check. Block it with the king, with the queen, I'm sorry. And then he will have to probably move it to that white space to put me in check, which can easily be blocked with my pawn. Unless if I trade queens, who cares? He takes the queen, puts me in check. Let's block that with the bishop. Then I'm going to move my knight around. After I protect my rook, move the knight around to make sure that I get some good movement here. Trying to catch him off guard. Alright, great. I don't mind losing the other pieces as long as I still have at least one knight, because that is a tricky piece that can put people, like in awkward positions. So like this one, I can either take his knight, I could either take his rook or his bishop. Obviously, he will want to move his rook away, so I will have his bishop piece here that will be captured by the knight. So let's see what our friend does here, our opponent, and let him reflect on his choices. So I have 1 minute and 26 seconds left. He has just about 25 seconds left. So I'm kind of impatient here because I want to capture something already. So we're going to move this here, take his bishop piece. Going to take his pawn, possibly put him in checkmate. He will move his pawn piece. And notice how I didn't move the other rook here. So I feel like this is a good guaranteed win since he is very low on time. So we can probably get him in another fork where if I put him in check. Oh no, that's too far. Never mind. So he's in check. Move it back this way. He has 1 second left, and that's pretty much almost time. Doesn't matter. Timeout. So I win based on time, but we dominated that round, which was pretty good. It feels pretty good. So let's play our third match, moving with the knight here to c3, and then make some space for the black squared bishop, forcing him to move his knight, but he did not. Let's take his bishop and then protect your pawn here with this diagonal row that we have going on. He might threaten my knights with his pawn piece, so we're going to try to make a way to escape backwards. Oh no, he got disconnected. That's unfortunate. So this, alright, so let's play a new game. Last one for the video. And I hope you guys are getting entertained by these videos. Just some relaxing chess matches here to exercise the brain. Try to be like more focused. Strategize and help me think long term. And be just, developing some problem solving skills by playing this cool game. Right? If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel to help promote the algorithm to other people. Right? Alright, so right here, he wants to take my horse. So let's move it here on f6. I cannot. So I feel like he's going to try to put me in check here. So this is unfortunate. That's a tricky part about the knights. They move around in ways that... Oh, wow. Yep. So over here, he's going to capture the rook. Trade. So take his piece there. Move it back to its location. So let's see if we could sneak our way into taking his bishop that's located on c4. So move the knight out of the way. Oh, darn. Kind of sucks that he's got me backed into a corner here. Doesn't matter. Okay, we could still trade here pieces. Oh, never mind. So he would either take my queen or take the pawn here and then throw in the rook. Oh boy, this is a good matchup here. So let's see, I have 124. He has a minute and 2 seconds. Let's trade queens. This is awful. He's going to have another queen here. Didn't think that went through. That's unfortunate. Okay. At this point, he kind of gave me mercy. He didn't take my queen. But he still has a queen, so like doesn't even matter. Honestly, at this point, oh boy. Just making bad moves left and right here. Alright, well, let's see if we could just beat him on time, I guess. Check, back to back. He puts me in check, back to back. That is not good. Checkmate. Well, that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, we had kind of 2 wins and 2 losses. But that's pretty much how it goes with these bullet games. So yeah, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video.